guys, so today we got a different type of video. This is an unboxing for a couch. I found a set in the store for $3,100, something like that, sectional, and mess around and found the same one on Amazon for $1,400, maybe $1,600, shipped to my door. So let's check it out. This is part of the couch. That's another part. That's the part I just opened. I just started pulling it out, and I was like, "Yo, let me do a video." So anyway, I'll leave a link in the description of the actual product on Amazon, and I'll put a picture of what it's supposed to be about right here. All right, so let's get to it. Okay. Let me mute that TV so I won't get copywritten for watching. So, man. Alright, so soft leather. It's not that tight leather that you will find in a department store, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not gonna hype this video up to make my purchase seem perfect. No. If I messed up by ordering it, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know. Looks good so far. They were taking too long to deliver it, so I actually went and picked it up, brought it in the house by myself. Me and a moving blanket, that's all I used. All right. Kids in school, wife at work, so yeah. There's a roach in my box. That might be a moth. All right, wiggle that. Glad I lifted this joker up, because I've never seen this. $30 and up know about, $35 and up know about keeping that knife on you at all times. There's a bunch of little zip ties on here. Oh, they holding the LED light on. Yeah, this one has LED lights. And this is probably something to the LED lights. Oh. Alright. I ain't gonna bore y'all with the sweeping. I'm about to sweep up under there before I set it down. Okay, I thought I was just gonna set it down, but it seems like it's a lot of hidden stuff up under here. That just unzipped and that came out. I think this has to, yep, it's another something. Jesus. Armrest. Alright, let's see. Zip that back up. I don't know if I will ever use another hiding spot again. Alright, let's screw that in. Don't mind the house, we just moved in, just bought it, just set it up. Ain't been in here 2 weeks. I wonder if there's anything down there. Nope. Alright, is there a cover to go back on here? Let's see. Wires for the LEDs. Nothing in the way. I think we are good. I should lube this up with a little bit more lube, but it might be alright. Always remember when you're buying stuff cheap like this, they're going to cut corners on certain stuff that you may have to do yourself. Saving these boxes so I can burn some woods out there. I mean some trees out there. Alright, I guess we'll look at the instructions. 3 pieces. I didn't see those. That might be what's in here. Nope. They may be in another box, but this looks like it's just for that. Let's see if it was in the bag or something else. Ta-da! Alright, let's see where they say this goes. I'm pretty sure I gotta lift it back up. Alright, we got all of that. This is the one that fell from up under. This is the one I took from up under. Alright, one. Slide the backs on. I guess those are on the center console. Let's see. They look both the same. This is an end piece, so this will go over here. Wait a minute. I gotta plug them LEDs in. Not the LEDs, I'm sorry. Power cord. That's step 3, but it'll be heavier once I put everything together. So, let's do that now. Cool. All right. This just slips into place. All right, so this is how you'll know which upper goes where. See these two super far apart? See how it's all the way on the edge? See how it's all the way on the edge? Look at this one. See how it's in some? See how it's in some? These are all the way out, so when I try to put it there, they just go in the middle. So these go out here. And they lock in place. Lock in place. All right, we put those two on. Now we gotta put that third one on, which is right here. Oh, they're screwing though. So that's a screw down there and a screw up there at the same time. That is not these. That's all it says. Huh. Maybe there's something I was supposed to do up underneath. Screw from up on the bottom. But don't lock in place, it just slides on. Uh-oh, I missed it that time. Uh-oh. I did it the first time. There you go. All right, we gotta figure out how do these screw in from the bottom? It must be these. Oh. All right. All right, so that middle piece, it has to go into, you have to take these screws and go in from the bottom. So this is the back of the chair. I thought I was gonna have to go from the bottom, so I flipped it back on the side. But this is the side of the chair, you know, the front, whatever. I didn't have to stand it up. I could have just went from the back. Pause. So these three stick up through here. Use your finger to feel for the hole. If you ever worked on cars, you know how to do this without looking. Whew, I wish I could have put a socket on these jokers. If I had to do this again, that's what I would do. Gonna get some different bolts. Alright. So yeah, see this little cubby hole? This is what you got to unscrew to get to those 3 bolts up there. And then it kind of velcros down here at the bottom. All the way across the bottom of the chair. This part don't matter, no, they will ever see the back of this chair. Unless they're trying to reach back there to plug something up. That is it for that one. Now before we go any further, let's see how these controls work. Okay then. The middle one is that LED. Got a little USB port for your phone to charge. It'd been cool for a little cubby hole up in there for the phone charger too. But yeah, let's keep working. This is what the unboxing is all about right here. So when I put that inner recliner in, it's got electrical and stuff on the back top part of the chair. I thought it goes straight to the plug, and that's why the recliners didn't work. What happens is the buttons and stuff is on this side. There's another cord right here. This is the plug-in that goes to the thing. But you gotta attach this chair to this chair in order for it to work. This is the connector, but it's not long enough. So I realized they got it bunched up in there. You gotta cut these zip ties off right here. Let's see if I can get you in closer. See what I'm saying? You got 2 zip ties right here. When you cut those, you can connect it to this top of the chair right here. Down there. So let's do that. You enjoyed the video. I hope this was kind of informative. Little things that you need to look for when ordering this. Would I order it again? Absolutely. Absolutely. I saved over $1,600. And The only thing I think I would do differently is have this part over here. And that's because my TV and stuff is right here. But that's on my fault. That's me fault. That's my fault. That is my fault. It's the only thing. But that's a small thing. Because I can still sit right here and watch TV. Now, these couches are very firm. And I'm thinking that after breaking in for a little while, they may be okay. They may loosen up. Hopefully not too much, but I think they'll loosen up. So yeah, that's where we at. Worst case scenario, I'm putting me a recliner right there. Matter of fact, let me look it up, see if I got one. So yeah, that's this video, man. I hope this helps y'all out. Peace. Now that's a fire.